Oh, wow. That is so much. Ooh.
Okay, speak
Yes,
louder.
definitely. Like, I have learned to speak from my stomach, like just drag everything out of my mouth.
Hello guys, welcome to VTJ Talk. In this series of podcast, we will share a lot of information, necessary information, I promise, to prepare for your journey, to work hard and have fun in Vietnam. So don't wait too long, just come here. Actually, I don't need to wait too long for a special guest. I have her here already. So can you introduce yourself a little bit?
Alright, hi, my name is Marley. I come from South Africa and I've been teaching in Vietnam for 4 years.
4 years. You must love this country
Oh,
so
yes.
much. Even like 4 years. So do you plan to live here longer?
Oh yeah, definitely. If I can stay here indefinitely, I would.
Okay, so we will have more dates later. Okay, so my name is Huyền. It's my Vietnamese name. People usually call me by English name like Hailey, but of course I prefer my Vietnamese name. Okay, so we have 2 pieces of paper here. Okay, so one for you and one pen for you too. In the beginning of the podcast, we will try a small game. Like we will try to write down our name. You and I haven't spelled our name yet, right? So we don't know how to write it. So we just try to guess and write it and then show to the camera. Okay, so who have the correct answer will not be punished, but who have the wrong answer will receive a punishment.
Okay.
And that is like who have the punishment will hop another one. Okay,
cool.
Okay, so we have a 30 seconds to write. Okay, I will not show you.
Yes.
I will try my best.
So I write your Vietnamese name, right?
Yeah, sure. I'm not sure my handwriting is good enough. Okay, I have you done?
Yes.
Okay, so show to the camera first. I don't know which one camera to show. Okay, so we
All of
just
them.
Okay, so and then we show to each other. Oh, really? You know how to write it?
Yes!
Oh, is it correct?
No.
No. Why?
M-A-R-L-E-Y.
M-A-R. Oh, M-A-R instead of M-A-C. Okay,
Yes.
M-A-R. I need to correct it. Okay, so it's my punishment. Can I hug you?
Yes, give me a hug.
Okay, thank you. So actually, the meaning of this game, because we have organized this game because based on our survey, many expats find that it's really hard for them to communicate with the local people. Like when they say one thing, the local people understand one thing, and they respond another thing. Like I don't know, like they have a lot of misunderstanding during the conversation, and that because of the language barrier. So have you been through any situation like that?
Personally, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but just through a lot of daily interactions, especially when I lived in 𝐿𝐿.
Quảng Ninh, right? Yeah.
And I didn't know many people who could speak English, or not many people did speak English there.
Really?
Even though it is a tourist destination, a lot of the tourists usually stay on the boat tours, like the the cruises. Or they go to like what is that Sun World or something like that. They don't really stay in town. So a lot of the Vietnamese people, obviously, like, you know, they speak Vietnamese. So I found that what helps is lots of Google Translate.
It's become a powerful tool for
it's
all
like
of us.
everybody has Google Translate on their phone. Like,
So you write it?
Usually I would write it, or if I'm feeling lucky, I'll speak it. Or I would use pictures of things that I want, like different products. that
so
I'm looking for. And or body language is also
Body
another one.
language.
Yes, like you have to act out, you know, what you want.
Also, like to translate, if you can speak Vietnamese, can you say some Vietnamese word that you feel confident to speak?
Một chút.
Một chút. Okay. What is your favorite dish?
Definitely nem nướng
Nem
Nha
nướng.
Trang.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
nem nướng Nha Trang. Okay, so nice to hear that. Actually, your Vietnamese is quite clear to understand. Like, yeah, with that words, they can at the first catch, I can understand what you want to deliver. So actually, in that situation, you try many ways to communicate. So, do you feel that it's like exhausted? There, like it's really like when you try to communicate, but they don't understand. So, how do you feel?
Well, it's understandable. I mean, English is not the first language in Vietnam,
Yeah,
so
sure.
you kind of have to come prepared to repeat yourself a lot or to try different things to get your message across.
Yeah, I agree. Like because in Vietnam, it's not the mother tongue.
Yeah.
So it's not a must that many people they need to know English. Yeah, but if you are foreign and you're outside, many Vietnamese people will push their children to
Yes.
you, like, hey son, hey daughter,
Yeah.
come here, speak English.
Yeah. Go speak to the foreigner, please.
and you will be their treasure.
Yeah.
And that the same, like that can show the Vietnamese people they are really welcome the expat. They
Yeah,
are so
definitely.
friendly. Yeah.
Like a lot of the times, even if I can't communicate to other people, they'll still go out of their way to help me, which is really, really nice. Like there's a big sense of community in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Once I was coming home it was really late, like 3 a.m.
3 a.m. really late.
Yeah. So I was coming home and my motorbike ended up breaking down. And I couldn't get it started. I was like, there's nobody on the roads at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So I was pushing it to my apartment. And on the way, there was a Grab driver there. But he didn't speak any English. I didn't speak any Vietnamese. And he motioned to my back, trying to figure out what's wrong. So I showed him it couldn't start. And he's like, okay, come out. And then he gets on his bike and he tells me to get on mine. So I get on mine and then he pushed me all the way back to my
really nice guy.
I know, it was really nice and it was 3 a.m. He didn't have to do that, but he just saw that I was in trouble and he helped me, which was really, really nice.
That's Vietnamese spirit.
Yeah.
Okay, so like as you see, when we have some awkward situation, maybe other expat will make the same kind, like they try to communicate, but they find it's really hard to make the Vietnamese people to understand because English is not the first language here.
Yeah.
It's the thing that we need to remind every time.
Yeah.
So when we in the same situation that I write to me, not correctly. Oh my god, my saying. But when we just smile at each other, I give you a hug. I'm sorry for that, and like everything becomes easier.
Yeah.
Right. We still feel comfortable, and we will find another way. Like you let me know that it's R, it's not C.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I know your name already, and I will like pronounce it in the right way next time. So it's the same when you communicate with local people. Like, you may pronounce some word wrong, but you try to find a way to pronounce it right, or you show them the picture, you show them something that they can understand.
Yeah, there's many different ways to communicate.
Yeah, there are ways on ways, right?
Yes.
So one tip that we want to give some expats who have some hard experience during the time that you communicate with the local people is that maybe a smile, some way that you can try from experience of Marley, like Google Translate, I think is so powerful. And some pictures if you want to find some stuff, you want to buy some stuff, or body language.
Yes.
That's always makes sense. I must say that. So you can try it, and if you have any other way that really amazing and help you a lot, please DM the comments so we can share it more to our expat community. Okay, we have a really lovely staff here who prepare everything.
Yeah, you guys work very hard here, hey?
I agree. She worked very hard. She designed everything.
Oh.
Yeah, really cute, really beautiful. So after some like conversation about the misunderstanding, communication, language barrier, so we will jump into the format of the whole podcast today. I don't want it to be boring. You know it during your teaching, you know, right? You don't want your student to sleep in your
Yeah, definitely.
So we try to make everything become like interesting. Yeah, so that's the way that we want to do, because we are Vietnam teaching job.
Yeah.
We need to like we need to use that motivation during this podcast. So okay, so I have a 1, 2, 3. Okay, seven card here. We will play a card game. Of course, we will decide who will go first by the tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah. Okay. It has several names. Okay. So we will decide who will go first. Of course, the winner or the losers should take the card first.
Are the questions hard?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Because I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah.
I think winner should go first.
Okay, so we will decide who the winner, okay? And after, for example, after I pick the card, I will show to the camera, and then I will try to answer the question on the card. If I can answer it correctly, so you will drink one mystery
drink?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I think it will be hard to drink. Okay, so you will drink it. If I pick the card, I cannot answer, but you know the answer and you can answer it correctly, so I will drink that.
Okay.
If both of us cannot give any correct answer, or we cannot give adequate answer, so we need to drink. Yeah. Okay. So I was told that this is the lemonade, but it's not easy to drink. Yeah, so I guess it will be short or very short. So I think I should protect my stomach this morning. Okay, so can we 1, 2, 3? Okay, I don't know if it's good or bad signal. Okay, here.
Oh no!
I'm not. I haven't been to the north. Even I'm in Vietnam, I haven't been to the north. We have a rice. I guess it's a rice. It's kind of. So we have in my knowledge, is it cơm tấm?
Oh, cơm tấm. Yeah.
You know it?
Yeah.
So have you ever been to the south?
No.
No. Oh, but this one is a dish of the south.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like originate from the south. It's cơm tấm. Yeah. The next one is, I think it's bún chả. Bún chả. Yeah. It's similar with nem nước.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The way they make it, it's quite similar, but it's from the north. I guess it's from the north. And this one, do you see that it's really familiar with you?
Yeah, it's the spring rolls, and yeah, it's like nem nướng, right?
Yeah, like another similar.
Yeah.
And it's from the central.
Okay.
Yeah, it's from the central. I have correct answer, right? I have correct answer. Okay, my staff accept it.
Okay.
Okay, I have correct answer. So who will try the lemonade first? It's Marley. Me. Let me know how does it taste.
No, you'll definitely see it on my face.
Do you love sour taste?
Yeah, but
Okay,
I'm not sure if I'm gonna love this sour taste.
My staff say that just a little bit. Okay.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Oh wow, that is sour.
Really?
Ooh, good, but with a bit of sugar, it would be fine.
Okay, it's really a challenge. I don't want to make it.
Are you scared now?
I will try to answer everything. Okay, so next is your turn.
Let me choose this one.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so there we go. List 3 teaching methods, suggestions, strategies that you think are effective for Vietnamese students. I would say a reward system, definitely. Yeah, so like maybe stickers or sometimes candy, whatever the kids respond best to. Having teams in your class, because that creates a healthy sense of competition, because some teams always want to be better than the other teams, you know, and then that leads to the students who have a higher ability helping the students with a lower ability because they want their teams to do well. And then the last one is definitely fun and games.
Game.
Yes.
Yeah. When I was student, I love game. Even love it more than the lesson.
Yeah, that's the thing. As long as you are using the vocabulary or the sentence structure in your game, like the kids are going to remember it, they're going to have fun, and yeah, everybody wins.
Oh, so how many students that you currently teach in a class?
In a class right now, it's about 30 students.
30 students.
So we'll have like 3 to 4 teams in the class.
Oh, does it take long for you to prepare the lesson plan or the games for them, like the rewarding system? I think it needs a while.
Yeah, so it just depends on what you are teaching them. Like, for example, if you're using like flashcards and stuff, there are a lot of games online that you can choose from, you know. But if you don't have any flashcards and you're just focusing on sentence structure, then I would say things like Bamboozle or Bluecat or things like that. You know those websites?
I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not a good teacher. I don't know.
No, I didn't know about them until recently. But it's like, how can I say, educational gaming websites. Yeah, so...
Who showed you that?
Actually, one of my students.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was teaching online and they were like, "Teacher, can we play Bluecat?" And I was like, "What's that?"
Yeah,
and
the
then,
first time.
yeah, they showed it to me, and basically you can create your own games with the questions and then the answer pattern that you want them to learn, and then they will choose from different like options, or sometimes there'll only be one option and they have to get it correct in order to move on.
Oh, nice. There are a lot of tools that help us with that.
Yeah.
I think I need you to send me that link.
Oh yeah, of course.
I need to prepare something for my student. Oh, poor them. I don't know that. So during your teaching time in Vietnam, you work with 4 years, right? You have 4 years. So like you teach in the class with 30 students and any other experience?
I've taught at language centers where they only have about 5 to 10 students in a class. I currently teach at the university, the University of Economics, and that one only about 12 students in a class.
12 students.
I've taught kindergarten as well with maybe only 5 kids in there, and kindergarten with 60 kids. So I've had many different...
yeah, really. Yeah, like you have teach kindergarten to students in FPT. They are primary or secondary?
Secondary.
Secondary, and then university also.
And in 𝐿𝐵, I would teach at public school, which was grade 1, 2, 3. So
and
I've taught basically, all of them.
From here to here.
Yeah,
like,
from 0 to 17.
Okay, someday we become 0 to hero.
Yeah.
Sure. Like you teach several
several age groups.
Is it good? Do you think that which one is better between like you expertise in just one level and you try to widen your knowledge, your experience with several levels?
I think it's good to have experience in different age groups and stuff. That way you can learn what works for different students versus what doesn't, because I know a lot of the methods that I use for primary or younger kids, they won't work on high school kids, you know.
Sure, yeah. You cannot give them candy.
Yeah.
They are not
like, candy,
interested
what's this? I can buy my own.
They don't care.
Yeah, so for them, it's usually if you do have high school students then and you have teams, you would make them work towards a goal, like the first team to get 100, then we'll buy you all milk tea or something like that, you know.
Another way.
Yeah,
right.
so you gotta give them incentive. That's the thing, because what I've noticed is if they are from kindergarten up to matric or grade 12, they are forced to be there. They don't want to be there. You know, their parents are putting them in English class and stuff like that.
Sure.
So you have to make it interesting for them. But if they are in college, they have chosen to do those English courses.
They have the right to choose.
Yes. So it's more like they want to be there. They're going to listen, or else, you know, they're paying all this money for nothing. So yeah.
A lot of difference, and you also like you need to go through them step by step, and then you realize what will work for which level.
Yeah.
During that time, did you meet any difficulty?
Well, with some classes, especially like how can I say, public school, then they will have very different abilities, but they're all in the same class.
Yeah, different.
So that one is a bit challenging, but if you have smarter students, you could ask them, can you just help your friends or something like that?
They will be ready to.
Yeah. So you can use your students as help in the class.
Like a teaching assistant.
Yes, exactly.
You have many teaching assistants.
So
that's a good way, I think.
It makes things easier, and also the kids with a high level, they get a sense of accomplishment. They're like, oh, yeah, I can do this. I'm so smart. I get to help other people, you know.
They will be proud of themselves.
Yes, exactly. And the students who with lower abilities, they're learning from their friends, so it's more comfortable for them.
Yeah. Really. Like, we are friends, you share something to me and I learn it from you. Yeah. It's much more like, if something they want to know, is easier if ask someone who's the same level, in the same age with them.
Yes, exactly.
So during that time, like, do you receive any support from the staff? The staff of the school, the staff of 𝐒𝐈𝐕 education?
Yeah, like usually if I do have questions or concerns, I will raise it with 𝐒𝐈𝐕, and then they will talk to the school for me or something. And then through that, we'll figure out a solution or a way to work through it or something. So there is a good support system here, especially with 𝐒𝐈𝐕. They're always like, you know, on it, so that's why I'm very thankful.
And the evidence, the clearest evidence is that you are here for 4 years.
Yes, exactly.
You have been here for 4 years,
yes.
So it's the best evidence show that they support you a lot, and you feel really good when you are with them.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so my turn again. I don't want to. Okay. Here. Okay, this question. Name an action that is normal in Western countries but causes discomfort in Vietnam. Actually, I haven't been abroad. I haven't.
Oh, okay. So this is a question for me.
Let me see. But I think one thing, maybe not really like different from Western country to Vietnam, but also different from between the generation in Vietnam, like the older generation and the younger generation. Like, I think one of them is the physical touch.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like the kiss.
Oh, like public displays of affection?
Yeah, really. The kiss, the hug, or something like that. If you want to do that, you need to find somewhere no people. And you try, even it's your home. Like, I just take I invite my boyfriend to my house to eat the dinner. But when we want to, like, hand by hand like this, we will like look around. Are they our parents? Like, we just like, we are cheating, but we are official couple. Like, we are cheating on them. But I think it will be a huge difference between my country to Western country. Like, in Western country, I can see on this television, they hug, they kiss every place. It's not a big problem. Yeah,
it's a very physical place to be. I mean, even in France, they'll like kiss you on both cheeks to say hello, you know?
Yeah, even from the greeting, they kiss from the greeting. Not need to be romantic relationship. But here is a little bit different. Like, you need to find somewhere that nobody can see you, or if you kiss in the public, you may prepare to like accept the judgment.
Get a lot of stares from people and stuff.
But the younger generation, they are more open-minded, so they accept it quite easily, but for the older generations, so it's quite hard for them to accept that.
Yeah.
So in contracts, is there any like action that normal in Vietnam, but really weird in your country?
I would say the weirdest thing for me is when the older men walk around with their shirts up, tucked in here, and
In the summer?
yes, with their bellies hanging out.
Yeah, like this. Even they don't wear.
Yeah, even sometimes they won't wear a shirt or anything.
They just walk around.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this, but it reminds me about my father. He used to be the same, like, because it's quite popular in the neighborhood, so they just do it. They are, oh, I know you, you know me, we have nothing to hide.
Yeah, just look in the belly, we're good.
But it's not popular in your country.
No, unless you're at the beach, you usually keep your shirt on.
But only in the beach.
Yeah, at the beach it's fine, or at the pool, you know, somewhere where you're swimming or like used to being exposed or something. Maybe in a sauna, but like in the general public, you won't really take your shirt off.
Okay. If one day I have a chance to take my family to another country, I will note my father with them. I don't want to be like, get out of here, get out of here. No.
Or just make him tuck it into his belt or something.
I will keep it. I will keep it in my mind. Anything else? Like
anything? Well, another thing is the volume.
At the volume?
Yeah, with which Vietnamese people speak to each other. But I do understand that it's probably because of the tonal variations in the language and stuff. So when Westerners speak to each other, we like to keep it at a low volume. You know, we call it an inside voice.
Yeah.
But with Vietnamese people, it seems like they just get louder, especially when talking on the phone, you know, and a lot of the times I'll get a fright, you know, thinking that they're arguing or something, but they're just,
they're just happy.
Yeah, they're just having a conversation.
Happy to share that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really special feature. Sometimes it's not really comfortable for other people, but when I get familiar with that, because I'm Vietnamese, so I live in this for around 24 years. Yeah. So I get familiar with this, so I know that when my father say that, he is happy. But when he lowered, like make the volume lower, so it means like there is very serious thing.
Oh, okay. So I need to know when they get quiet, it's serious, but when it's loud,
they
it's
want
happy.
to keep secret.
Yeah.
They will lower the tone. I want to keep secret. I don't want you to know that. But when they say loud, like I want everybody to hear that. Yeah, I remember one time when I was awarded, and my father talk with other people. Hello, my girl, my daughter received something. Like even not just the phone, the person in the phone, but my neighbor, they all hear that.
That's sweet. That's so cute.
Really sweet. That is perfect. Okay, so now your turn. Let's see. Okay.
This one. Okay.
Okay, show to the camera.
So here we go. With which healthcare option is more suitable for foreigners? Public medical examination?
I forget one thing, Marley. When I answer correctly. Okay, so forget it. Forget it. Okay, I will try to forget it. It seems really short, so okay.
All right, so we should do public medical or private medical?
Yeah, it's based on our survey data. Yeah, no conclusion for the option. There is good and bad everywhere. So we base on the votes on our survey to decide that which one is preferable. Okay.
Well, I would think that private medical examinations are preferable, especially to foreigners, because a lot of the time in public facilities, they're Vietnamese, so they cater to the Vietnamese. They don't speak much English, or you know, that's understandable. So when you do go to a public medical facility, then you would need, you know, a Vietnamese person with you, or else you have to be prepared for a very long wait until they can find someone.
Even the same with Vietnamese. We wait until no, I mean no limitation for the waiting.
But that's usually how it is. Like in medical facilities, you wait forever to like get
Always
seen.
need to wait. Just apart from your husband, your wife, your partner is the doctor in that center.
Yeah.
So it can be better. You will have the priority because you have your wife, your husband.
Yeah.
Do you have any partner that can go with you? Like Vietnamese partner will go with you to?
At the moment, my partner is in France, so they can't accompany me. But I could ask, somebody from 𝐒𝐈𝐕.
Oh yeah, they are so supportive. Right?
Yeah. So I'm sure if I did ask some of them, or one of them, they would probably, have somebody who could accompany me to the medical office. If not, then I would just find a Vietnamese friend somewhere.
You can find everywhere here. Because it's a tourist destination, so you can easily find someone.
Yeah, and Vietnamese people are so friendly. Like, it's easy to make friends with everyone.
Yeah, agree. But have you ever gone to the public healthcare
yes,
center?
once during the pandemic, because, everybody had to get their vaccines and stuff. So we did go to the hospital, the public hospital, but that was in _𝐻𝐿𝐴 Bay.
You need to do the test, the COVID test? Oh.
Yeah, and luckily we went there with one of the staff from the company that I worked with. So they took us to the hospital, but it was just like me and another teacher. We were just waiting around basically.
Yes.
That was it. While our Vietnamese colleague, went and organized things and everything. He was running up and down. And we were just
a lot of things need to do. A lot of paperwork.
But other than that, I've mostly gone to private institutions whenever possible.
But the private one is much more expensive.
Yes, that's the thing. I think you have to pay for that convenience of people speaking English and knowing exactly what to do with you and stuff like that, because they are very experienced, especially with like health checks for jobs and stuff. Because a lot of foreigners do come there for that purpose, so they know exactly what to do.
Okay. Actually, you have the correct answer because the private healthcare center received more of those from expats. Okay, I think I need to try this.
Oh yes.
A little bit.
It's delicious.
Delicious?
No,
I don't think so. Just look at your face and I cannot believe that.
I'm very dramatic, so don't worry, you're gonna be fine.
Okay, dramatic. Okay, let me.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
Not good?
Yeah, no. Not at all.
Oof.
Oh, I'm not really good with the sword. Okay. Oh, I heard that my staff tried to put more water on that. If it's the original, it would be short. Okay, so consider. Oh.
You good?
Yeah, okay, it's fine. Okay, so now my turn. I don't know whether my voice will change after drinking this. Okay, this one. A question about real estate.
Oh god.
Okay, so choose the right rental cost for 1 bedroom, 45 square meter apartment in Ho Chi Minh City. Have you been to?
No, I haven't been there yet.
Oh, so
yeah. I've heard that it's like Da Nang, but bigger and more expensive.
Yeah.
So.
And crowded.
Yeah.
More crowded with basic furniture. So they give me 3 range. The first one is 3 to 5 million per month. Second one is 5 to 7 million, and the third one is 7 to 9 million. Do you have any preference?
So I think based on the fact that Ho Chi Minh is Da Nang but more expensive, I'm going to say B, 5 to 7.
I think so.
Yeah?
I think so. Yeah, I guess so also. Because if it's 7 to
I think that's too much.
Yeah, it's so expensive with that price. So I would choose B. I would choose B. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but both of us know to answer that. So, how is your accommodation recently?
My comment, actually, I just moved into a new apartment and it's above a coffee shop. Like I have the whole second floor and the rooftop to myself.
Oh,
yeah, it's
like
amazing.
The coffee shop is in.
The coffee shop is the first floor, and then I have the second floor and the rooftop.
Oh, how much you need to pay?
It's about 8.5.
8.5. So pretty huge, right?
Oh yeah, it's massive. Because it's like, I'm gonna say maybe twice the area of this.
Twice?
Yeah, it's huge, and we got lucky to get it because when I went there, the real estate agent was like, "If you don't take this now, somebody else will."
Oh, it's really massive. I must say, double this.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, but does it have any furniture for you?
Yeah. It doesn't have a TV or a sofa or anything. But it has like kitchen amenities. You know, like a hot stove, fridge, and all that. It's got dining room set, bed. You know, the basics.
Oh, the basic. So, is it near here? Like,
it's in 𝐿
Yeah. Is it near your your school that you are teaching?
It's near the University of Economics, yes. But
yeah,
it's FPT is way down there. You know, FPT is very far away.
So how do you go from your accommodation to the school?
Motorbike.
You know how to ride
Of
motorbike?
course, I've been here for 4 years.
Oh, okay, I forgot it. Oh, you know how to drive? Do you have riding license? Do you have it? Okay.
Don't ask me these incriminating questions.
Okay, sorry for that. Actually, you can take one. I think
I do want to get my Vietnamese driving license, definitely, because I think that would help me a lot. But I'm just not sure where to get it or where to go. But I've heard the process is very expensive and it's only valid until your TRC ends. So that's why I'm not sure. So I'm going to see if once I renew my TRC, then it would be more beneficial to have it because it would last longer. Because my TRC is going to need renewal soon.
Yeah. Because 4 years. Because of the 4 years. So how is the traffic in Vietnam in comparison with the traffic in your country?
Oh wow, the traffic in my country is crazy. We don't have any bikes or anything like that.
Oh, on the car?
Only cars, minibuses, you know, trucks and stuff like that. It's just very dangerous to own a bike in my country because of the way that people drive there. A lot of the times, some people won't obey the rules of the road, so they'll cause like stupid accidents and stuff. But also, I've noticed in Vietnam, although a lot of people don't follow the rules of the road that I'm used to, or the rules of the road that may be already in place in Vietnam, traffic has a certain flow to it. It's like a river, you know? Like people just know where they need to go and then they do it.
It's not like we are really like crazy, but in a way.
It's controlled chaos. Yeah.
Like a controlled chaos.
Yes.
That's right. Exactly that term, a controlled chaos.
Yeah.
We know where to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Just go a little bit like messy, but in the end, it will like go by a way like everyone will follow that.
Yeah, and don't second guess yourself because once you like stop, pause to figure out what you're doing, that's when you cause an accident. Like you can't pause, you just need to go, okay, I'm going here, this is how I'm going to do it. Go. You know?
No need to like double check.
No, definitely double check, but don't like stop and think about what you're going to do. You know, because like I said, traffic here has a flow, so you can't disrupt that flow.
Yeah, when you follow that, it will be easy. It will be easy. Do you have you been through any like situation with the traffic that make you like feel it's dangerous or make you like it's just memorable with you?
I'm lucky I haven't been in any, you know, bad accidents or anything like that. But I have noticed that people, a lot of the time, they don't use their indicators, like their indicators to go left or right, and then they'll just turn, and I'm on the side of them that they're turning, so I get so scared, like you know, I have to like swerve or slow down or something. Or
sometimes they forget. Yeah.
Or another big one is, you know, when people are coming out of side streets, they don't look. They don't do any. They just come out.
Like go by the instinct.
Yeah, they're like, okay, well, good luck, everyone. I'm going.
Yeah, sometimes like they forget that. Yeah, they forget. Even me, sometimes like when I'm in the hurry, I try to. Oh, I need to come there in time. So
Yeah.
but it's a big like fear here that you will meet the police. Yeah, we are so scared of that.
Yeah.
So in some intersection that we'll usually have the police there, so we try to slow down.
Yeah, like be extra careful.
and the police in the huge and in the central intersection there are many policemen, so who will keep the traffic like in the flow under control, to make sure that no accident can happen. So the traffic here will be different because they are motorbike, right? They are more motorbike.
Yeah.
People usually use motorbike during their journey from here to another place.
Yeah.
But in your country, it's a car.
Yeah, mostly cars.
Yeah, I think in other Western countries the same.
Yeah. I think Southeast Asia is like the biggest.
Motorbike
place.
Motorbike a huge motorbike demand. We drive. I have a motorbike for its age is equal to my age. Yeah, my father used it, my mother used it, and then I use it.
Jeez, wow, and it's still running?
Yeah, it's 23 years old.
Jeez. Okay, so that's basically an antique now.
And even if I don't use it anymore, I can sell it, and people can buy it with a very cheap price. But it's still used. It's still so useful.
Yeah.
The endurance is really highly appreciated. So okay, so now your turn or my turn? I forget it.
I think it's my turn.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just take this one. That's great. List 3 famous tourist destinations in Vietnam that start with the letter Q.
How many destinations that you have gone?
I haven't gone to many. I've been to Halong Bay, obviously, Hanoi, Cat Ba.
What?
Cat Ba.
Cat Ba.
Yeah.
Okay.
But those are pretty much the only places that I haven't traveled much in Vietnam because of the whole pandemic and stuff. It started just after I got here, so it was a bit of a hindrance.
Okay.
But I think
letter Q.
Quang Ninh.
Quang Ninh is the province of Hạ Long Bay.
Yeah. Oh yes. Quang Ninh. There we go.
Okay.
Quang Ninh.
Anything else?
Quang Binh.
Quảng Bình.
Quang Binh.
Yes, Quảng Bình. Okay.
Quang Binh and Quang Nam.
Quảng Nam.
Yeah.
Do you know which destination that belongs to Quảng Nam? Very famous one.
The cave. No.
Where is the dog and the cat eating is illegal.
Hoi An. Yes. Okay.
Yes, Hội An is belong to
Quang Nam.
Yeah, Quảng Nam.
Oh, really? I thought, because I know Quang Nam is close.
Yeah,
to
really near
Vietnam,
here. And you imagine they like this, and Hội An is a small part of it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So Hội An belong to Quảng Nam, not Da Nang.
Oh, Da Nang. Where does Da Nang belong to?
We are the whole city. Da Nang is a city, like it's equal to Quảng Nam. Quảng Nam is a province, and Da Nang is a city, and we appear on the map. But Hội An is a part of Quảng Nam.
Oh, I see. So Da Nang is its own province?
Yeah, it's all city.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
okay, that's intense. Alright.
Intense here. Okay. So have you been to 3 destinations that you have just mentioned?
Quang Ninh, yes.
One, yes.
Quang Nam, yes, I've been to Hoi An.
Okay. We can count it. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I've been to Quang
Bình. Quảng Bình. Yeah.
What is in Quang Binh?
Usually the Phong Nha cave.
Oh no, haven't been there yet.
Oh, you can. Do you know how to swim?
Yes.
Okay, so you can be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can explore more than me because I don't know how to swim. Yeah. So, do you during your journey of exploration? Do you meet anything that you you find that it's really interesting during the traveling? Not in working, but in traveling.
Let me see. There's actually a waterfall near here. 𝐿𝐴 waterfalls. It's 𝐵𝐿𝐴. 𝐿𝐴. Yeah.
What?
So there's like it's like it's you have to go over 𝐒𝐈𝐕 Pass to get to it. It's near 𝐿𝐴, like an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
So that place is super interesting. My friends and I went there, and it's owned by a Vietnamese man who I think he owns like that whole area. So he
so rich.
Yeah. But he rents out like, you know, space to for people to come and chill at the waterfall, and then you can buy like a chicken and like a roast chicken or something like that, and then eat that there.
It's really Vietnamese.
Yeah. And so my friends and I went there, and we walked all the way up each, because there's like levels to the waterfalls.
Like the stair or the...
Yeah, kind of. It's like you'll have, so there's the main pool at the bottom with the waterfall.
Okay.
And then you climb up, and then you go a bit further, and then there's a little mini waterfall with another pool, and then you go, you know, and it keeps carrying on like that.
I don't know about that.
You didn't know about Phuket?
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's beautiful there. You definitely have to go.
Is it expensive to go there?
No, it's like, I think you pay like 25K or something to just chill.
Wow. Really cheap.
Yeah, it's not expensive at all, and it's great for like, you know, a day trip if you want to go out there. And then in the afternoon, we came back late afternoon. So we were lucky that when we were coming over 𝐒𝐈𝐕 Pass, like on the top, you know, there's those little cafes and stuff.
Yeah.
So we sat down there, and then we watched the sunset and the clouds coming over the mountains and stuff. It was really beautiful.
The sunset in 𝐒𝐈𝐕 was really beautiful. Yeah.
So we sat there, had a coffee, watched the sunset and the clouds, and yeah, it was really amazing.
Wow, I have never been that. I think I should try it one time.
Yeah.
I also need you to send me another link.
Yeah, of course.
Many links for today. Oh, nice. So Vietnam is not just a country for you to come here to work, but also somewhere that you want to travel. And
There's definitely a lot of places to explore around Vietnam, especially like the nature is amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the hiking, the waterfalls, it's all beautiful.
So can I know the initial motivation, the initial purpose that you want to come to Vietnam? Yeah,
so when I first started teaching TEFL, I was in Thailand for a year. And so after that ended, the friends that I had met in Thailand, that we worked for the same company, they decided to come to Vietnam.
Is the really, really familiar route for everyone? Like they come to South Korea, they will want to South Korea, then to Thailand, and then to Vietnam. Yeah, it's like a really familiar route for everyone. Yeah.
Like a lot of people will generally start out in like Thailand or China or South Korea or something like that. So I went back to South Africa for a couple months just to see my family and stuff. And my friends were like, hey, you should come to Vietnam. And I was like, okay, cool, let's go.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so quick, so simple.
You don't have to ask me twice, I am coming. Because they had told me about, you know, how their life was here, what they were doing, and it sounded really appealing. So I was like, okay, cool, let me give it a try. I came here and I just never left.
4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
The attraction of this country is really huge.
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
Really. Like it just pulls you in, it grabs you and doesn't let go.
Is there any other reason that keep you in Vietnam beside of the nature, beside of the working environment, everything else?
I think a big pull is the people and like the community here. Because it's very nice. Like you can go out and basically make friends with anybody, you know.
Sure.
Like
you are their treasure.
Yeah. I think that is like white privilege that I've got, like foreigner privilege.
Yeah.
But also I have noticed, especially in Da Nang, like the attitude of people is like very relaxed. They're like, you know, it's
So chill.
yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it. It's not that important right now, you know? Like that it can be detrimental in some cases, but mostly I've found that it makes an already hard transition much easier, you know, because like you're already nervous coming to a new country and stuff. So the fact that the people are so welcoming and relaxed makes things a lot easier. You know, you're not stressed or anything. You kind of feed off the energy of the people who live here.
Yeah, because Vietnamese the people they want to send their children to some like abroad education. They want their children to like contact with the foreigners so that they can earn more knowledge in English or something like that. So they will really appreciate the foreign teacher here because they believe that the teacher will be someone who bring more and more horizon about the world to the children. So they really appreciate, they really respect the teacher.
Yeah.
That's one thing that will keep you have the good energy during your teaching journey, right? Yeah, because you are appreciated.
Yeah, that's definitely one big thing. Being appreciated is definitely very important when deciding to stay with a place, you know, because if you're not appreciated, then you're gonna be like, okay, well, why am I here? Like, I'll just go.
You will have no reason to continue.
Yeah, exactly. So it is good that you know, especially with 𝐒𝐈𝐕, like even on my birthday, they like make me a cake and like bring me, you know, it's really sweet and stuff.
And you have another family, other kind of family, but it's really sweet.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if you're a foreigner, like you are homesick, you miss your family and stuff.
Yeah,
so it's important to have those bonds, especially even with your work colleagues and stuff like that.
They make a cake for you?
They bought it.
Okay.
But it's the thought that's all that matters. You know, they thought of me on my birthday, and that was.
They remember your birthday.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
Yeah, they try to organize it, give you some gift, give you a cake. Yeah, that's the best way to show that you are really like respectful to someone.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. Like one thing that I really appreciate during my time working with teacher, they always say that, oh, in this school, I feel that I am respected. So it gives me a lot of motivation to do better. Yeah. But from the beginning, so what like lead you to teaching career?
That's an interesting story.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not simple.
No, not. It's actually had nothing to do with teaching. I had an ex-partner who was from Indonesia, and so they were living in Indonesia, and I didn't have a way to come to Southeast Asia because traveling through from South Africa is very expensive. So I was like, okay, I've got a degree, so I took a course to teach TEFL, and then I was like, okay, so I'm going to do this course in order to be closer to my partner and you know. Be able to see them and stuff. So I took the course and you know did all the necessary things. At first I had applied to China, but that was just that was horrible because like they kept giving me the wrong documents, they sent me to the wrong places, they asked for things that they didn't need. So in the end I just scrapped that idea, and then I heard about Thailand and I was like, okay. Because I couldn't get into Indonesia because of my nationality. They don't really accept South Africans.
Really?
Yeah, because we're not really considered English as a first language country in many places because we have like 11 or 12 official languages. Yeah, we have many languages.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and English is just one of them.
Oh,
yeah.
How many languages that you can speak?
I can speak 2 languages, so I can speak English and Afrikaans and some Xhosa, but I failed those when I was in school, so like it's very bad. But Afrikaans, the only reason I can speak it is because half of my family is Afrikaans. But so I couldn't get into Indonesia with my nationality, so next best thing was Thailand.
Yeah.
And then I went to Thailand. And you know, obviously things happened. So my partner and I broke up after I had gotten to Vietnam.
Oh.
And then I was just like, well, I'm not going to leave just because I'm not with them anymore. Because this place was just, it was beautiful, it was affordable, and it gave me like, it was a good sense of purpose that I had here. So I just decided to stay. And yeah, rest is history.
Oh, like teaching is like a bridge.
Yeah.
Connect you with your partner.
Yes.
Oh, it's sweet, I think.
Yeah.
It has a really, really beautiful meaning. And you keep going until today. Like you keep teaching. So it shows that you have a passion for that. Right?
Like it is. It's a very rewarding job. It's because you can see like your efforts show through in your students and stuff, you know. So it's like, and it's not just like you're doing I don't know, some other job where the results are temporary, you know.
Yeah. Like you just receive some achievement sometimes.
Yeah.
But during the teaching journey, you can see it exactly on the face of your students.
Yeah, and they'll carry that knowledge with them forever, you know. It's like it's really rewarding, and yeah, it's great to be a teacher.
I believe that you are a good teacher after I hear that. Because you find that your biggest achievement will be the knowledge that go along with your students.
Yeah.
Not just the payment, not just something like a little bit material.
Yeah. Like the money's good, I can't lie.
Yeah.
It's great, but that's not, you know, why I do this.
Yeah, because you come here to teach.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people will be a little bit ambiguous about like you come here to teach or you come here to travel, you come here to just try the cuisine or something like that.
Yeah.
It's different. If you come here to teach, so it's the must that you need to be responsible for all the students that you have taken.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because you're instilling this knowledge that they need to use, so you have to give them the tools in order to, you know, make use of it.
Yeah, that's the thing that we need to keep in mind. Okay, so now it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, I need to text one more. Okay. Oh, I think I have experience with this question. Okay, normally how many students will there be in the class at the Vietnamese public school? You told me that you have taught in public school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was a student in public school.
Okay, so you have personal experience.
For 12 years. So my class previously usually from 40 to 45.
Oh, 14 to 45?
40.
40?
Yeah.
40 to, oh my goodness.
So huge size, right?
Yeah.
40 to 45. It can be like vary from each class. They have one or two more students, or like, but in that range. From my primary school to my high school, the same. Yeah. So we have many friends. We have one good thing is that we have many friends. Yeah, but the bad thing is for teacher.
Yeah.
Like it's quite hard, but you know, when you can get familiar with that, your skill will be improved really quickly because you know how to deal with a large size. So when you jump into a smaller size, it's much more easier.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I can handle this easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. You know?
Yeah. So like in your public school that you have you have a taught. So how many students there?
In the current public school that I teach, it's about 30 students.
30 students.
Yeah, 29 to 30, 28-ish.
Oh, not so many, right?
Yeah.
So small size. So which grade are they in?
I mostly teach grade 6.
Grade 6, just like in the middle.
Yeah, you know, at that good age kind of thing. They're not sassy because they're teenagers, but also they can have conversations.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Like they understand what you want to convey,
yes,
but they are not so sexy.
Yeah.
It's good. So how do you deal with them? Like during the class, because as you say, in the public school, the people, like the students, will be in different level of English, and it's the difficulty that many expats here who teach in the public school that they need to deal with. So the first one is find as many teaching assistants as possible.
Definitely. use your students.
Okay, and any other tips?
Well, for larger things, I would say if possible, like group games would definitely be good.
It works on the time.
Yeah, so definitely if you can have a few students up playing a game at a time, then at least you can try to get through all of them and all of them can have a turn. Yeah, so group games, lots of teaching assistants, and just you have to make your voice big.
Okay, speak louder.
Yeah, definitely. Like I've learned to speak from my stomach, like just drag everything out.
Really?
Yeah, because a class that size, it definitely gets noisy because they're kids, they're gonna speak to each other. So as long as you can have that big voice and like grab their attention, it'll help.
So if there's any good sign of teaching in the large size of class?
You can definitely, well, it does bring up a lot of challenges that would, the challenges that you face are things that would, how can I say this, benefit you, it's things that you can learn from or things that will help you in your future teaching endeavors. So if you have a class of like 30 students and you face a problem and you can solve it, then you can carry that information to your next class, etc.
Yeah. Like an experience with a lot of lesson learned.
And also, it's like you get a lot of love from those kids as well.
More love, right?
Yes,
like
yes.
In the smaller size, class size, just like 10 to 12 loves. Yeah, but in the larger size.
Oh yeah, when I was teaching in 𝐿𝐕, as soon as I would, because we would go outside of the class for lunch.
You're like
and
an
stuff.
idol.
Yeah, and then I would come. And I would see my students waiting for me at the school gate, and then they would like run out of school, and the security guard would shut
like
them.
a fan, like
Yes.
a lot of fans.
Yeah.
They're a big fan of you. Yeah, you will be the biggest idol in their eyes.
Yeah, it's very like it boosts my ego a lot. I walk in there like, hey,
I'm so
this is
cool.
my class. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, I really appreciate that in your experience because you feel that it's gorgeous when you have a lot of love from because it's the main motivation of teaching. You need to love your students.
Yeah, definitely, and you need to give them a reason to love you as well. Like you can't go in there like yelling at them and stuff. So like I think they get enough of that from other classes.
Oh, so you seem to be a patient teacher. Do you think so?
Yeah, I think so. I don't like to yell because honestly, it doesn't. If you yell, they're just gonna yell louder. It's not. It doesn't help anything. So if you are upset with them, mostly just kind of show them in a way that they can understand, like take away their stars and then they get really upset. They're like, teacher, why? And I explain to them because you did this. And they're like, man. And then they won't do it again, So like if they know that they're going to lose something of value to them, then generally they won't repeat the behavior, And also, a lot of the times you will get peer management when you give them incentive after class because obviously they want their teams to do well so they can get the candy or they can get the sticker. So that will lead to other students, watching each other and like making sure that they don't speak and stuff.
Even they don't want that candy. They just want to I want to win with my team.
Yeah.
That the team spirit.
Yes.
So it's have a lot.
Yeah, like peer management is definitely, if you can get that, then you're sorted. Like class is so much easier.
Actually, many expats share in our survey that they have some trouble with class management. Like because in the large size of class, they don't know how to deal with students to make it in order. So I can read from your experience. One thing is that put them in the team.
Definitely, yes.
Put them in the team and find as many teaching assistants as possible. Use your student. That's the first time I heard that, but I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, it definitely also because they're helping other students in that in the English that they're learning, then they kind of retain it better because they keep repeating it, they're explaining it as well. So I think that leads to them understanding it better too.
Okay, so put in the team, use your student, and also games, some awarding system.
Definitely have a reward system because, like I said, they're there because they have to be, you know. So make it fun for them, make it enjoyable, and make them feel like they're accomplishing something, you know. Because with children, it's not like, I don't think that they get the same sense of accomplishment from speaking English as like an adult would or something, you know, because to them it's just another thing that they have to learn. So I would say if you could give them a prize or something, then that would give them a different sense of accomplishment.
So guys, we will put a lot of like sources from experience and advice from Marley, like the source for your games, some suggestions for your like awarding system, like in the comments, so please check it. Okay, so I think three tips for the class and like student management. I think it's useful. You use it many times.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice. Okay, so it's in mine. Actually, my stat state that my range is wrong.
Really?
It will be from 30 as your from 30 to 45. Yeah, like the end, the maximum of my range and the minimum of your range.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so one more time. Oh, it's okay. Just a detox.
Yeah, call in. Let's go. You got this.
Okay, we'll try. I will try just a little bit. Actually, it's good for health.
Yeah.
It's just not good for taste.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Good job.
I think I will have a lot of meme when I do after this podcast. Okay, so we come to the end. I mean the final card. So okay, so we have have been through all the question here. Yeah, the question about every aspect in general in Vietnam when you enter Vietnam at the first time, maybe you will need to know, especially for teaching journey. Yeah. So, how do you feel?
I feel good.
Because you only need to drink one.
I know. It's big brain time.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I feel good. This was actually very informative. Sorry. And it was nice to like, you know, share my my own experiences and stuff, and hopefully, you know, they've helped someone.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I think this was this is good, especially to make people feel a bit more comfortable with the whole aspect of moving countries.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big jump. So I think having something like this is definitely helpful, you know, when you can refer back to it and stuff.
Yeah, because you have been here for 4 years. You have adequate.
Yeah.
You have adequate right to share all the things. Yeah, because you have been and you are in the perspective of an expat.
Yeah.
So it will be more like objective for everyone. Sincerely from the bottom of my heart, I hope that when an expat, all of you come to Vietnam, it's not just for the purpose that you give the knowledge, you give the horizon to the student, but also you can receive more love from Vietnamese people. You can receive more experience in the Vietnamese culture and also more support from your professional team. For Marley, it's the 𝐒𝐈𝐕, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to clap to thank for their support.
Yes,
here.
thank you, 𝐒𝐈𝐕.
Okay, and we are Vietnam Teaching Job, and we are here with several support for you. If you want to come here, and if you meet any like situation that make you hard to do, so we are always here by your side. So don't hesitate to DM us, to inbox us if you have any problem that need our help. Okay, so thank you one more time and see you next time.
Thanks.